Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to another episode of rbPlays Enigmatica 6. That's right, folks, we're back in our modded world doing all the cool modded things. My name is rbPlays. I am your humble host on this side of the screen. Thanks so much for stopping by. If this is your first time here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, get notified every time we put new content up on the channel. So last episode, we just kind of derped around a little bit. We added some spells to our spell book. We did a couple of things. In the meantime, since then, we have actually done a live stream, and in that live stream, we connected our gravel, sand, and all this maker up to our refined storage system. I will show you that momentarily, but first, gotta sleep. So we've attached this up to our refined storage system. We have also attached up the storage drawer that is right here to our refined storage system. So let's go inside and take a look at that. Today, what we're going to make sure we get accomplished, we may not do it on camera, we'll probably do it in a live stream, but today what we're going to make sure of is that we have completed hooking up the greenhouse also. But if we come in here, you can see that we have lots and lots of things, including cobblestone, including gravel, including sand, including clay and all that. And let me show you how I did that. So go in here and make a breaker, and make breaker. Go right down here. So down here, we ran into it. We did this on a live stream, and we ran into some trouble. I'll have to tell you what the trouble was. But right up here, you go straight up to the top. Whoop. You go straight up to the top up there. That's the storage drawer for the cobblestone. And then over there, we go that way and down around the corner. That goes over to the cobble works. Originally, I had the external storage set up right here to tie into our storage drawers, and that worked just fine. This is a drawer controller slave. It worked okay, but the minute I tried to set up a second drawer master, which since there's more than one drawer over there, we had to have a master. Since I tried to set up a second drawer master, or a drawer master, it stopped reading this. So what I had to do is I had to come down here around the corner. I had to move the drawer controller for the storage room drawers and hook up to that. Once I did that, everything was fine. But just so you are aware, if you're using refined storage and you have a master and slave and whatever else, the slave won't, for whatever reason, won't pick up. So hook everything up to your masters, and you should be fine. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to follow this tunnel right here all the way down, and that goes over to our greenhouse so that we can get to our Botania stuff. But also today, I'd like to see about setting up some auto crafting. So in order to get into auto crafting, we're going to have to get into a few things from refined storage. So let me just at refined and auto, nope, crafter. So a crafter, apparently you can come in different colors now, which is awesome. But anyway, a regular old crafter. Is there just a regular old crafter now? There's red, black, green, brown, white, orange, yellow, crafter. Ooh, crafter manager. So crafters, I guess yeah. So sure. Where's just the regular crafter at? That's a white crafter. I don't want a colored one. Like, do you have to make? Looks like you have to make a crafter. Well, no, you can't just make a crafter first because it doesn't tell you what the recipe is. Okay, so anyway, let's we'll do that. I gotta find the right one here. Pink, gray, light gray, cyan, purple, blue, brown, green, red, black. There's no recipe. There's no recipe for the crafter. We shall have to investigate this. We might have to do this on the live stream because I'm actually getting ready right now, even as we speak. rbPlays is getting ready to do a live stream over on twitch.tv/rb_plays. If you are not following me over there on Twitch, you miss a lot of stuff. A lot of the things that we do, all the grindy stuff we do, is done over there on the live stream. So I'm going to go over there right now. By the time you guys see this, you'll have missed it. But don't forget to follow me over there. And I'm gonna go over there right now. We're gonna have loads of fun in our Sunday live stream, and we're gonna see if we can figure out A, how to craft crafters, and B, get it set up so that we can try to do some auto crafting of concrete using refined storage and the create mod. So anyway, we'll be back in a minute. Hopefully there'll be some clips that are going to be coming up, and here we go. So here we are in our crafting area, in our storage crafting area. We've been to the Nether, right? We're in the middle of a live stream right now, so this is cool, right? We're in the middle of a live stream, and I came back and I was like, okay, so we got to get started on making all this crafting stuff, all this auto crafting stuff. And we went ahead and we made a crafter. If you don't believe me, you can go to twitch.tv/rb_plays and you can watch the VOD. It's there. But we made a crafter and I was like, oh crap, I should be recording some of this stuff. So we're going to record a little bit more. We need to make a crafting grid, or a pattern grid. So pattern grid, right? With the pattern grid is what allows you to create recipes for your crafter. The crafter is the item that either crafts what you're trying. Like you can take an oak log and turn it into oak planks. You can take you can set up a standard recipe for making sticks. You know, all the easy stuff the crafter handles. And then it also can be used for advanced crafting, like taking iron ore and putting it into a pulverizer so that you get 2 iron dust out instead of just 1 iron ingot, right? So you can use it in automation, stuff like that. So that's cool. But in order to do that, you have to have pattern grid so that you can create those patterns. So what we want to do first is, I think we've already created the pattern. So the pattern is a pretty basic recipe. It is just some redstone, some quartz enriched iron, and some glass. That's easy peasy enough, right? But then you have to get an advanced processor. So let's go ahead and make one of those. That'll be there. That'll be there. We'll put that into a furnace right there. That's cool. Oh, you know what? I don't have. Can I change this? GI synchronized, auto selected, 2-way auto selected. Does it have one that keeps? That's something about refined storage that I seem to recall. It's been a while since I've used refined storage. I don't think there's a way that you can. I don't think there's a way that you can set that up so that it remembers your last search. I don't think there is. So anyway, that's fine. We'll just type in everything as we come back. So anyway, we're doing pattern grid. So pattern grid. The other thing that we need while we're waiting on that is we actually need another grid. So 2 improved processors, a construction and a destruction core, and a machine casing. So let's do the machine casing. We don't have enough quartz enriched iron. That's fair. So let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get a couple of those. That's cool. Now we can do this. So do that. Do that. Oh, what am I? Okay, that's what we want. Okay, wow, that was that was complicated. Anyway, back to the pattern grid. So now we need to make some of these. We need some gold. So we need 2 of those, and then we also need some. Not that. Yeah, that's what I want. We need a couple of these. A couple of those. 1, 2 of those. We got to cook those up real quick. And then once we get that, then we can make the pattern grid, which is cool. This might take a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. I'll come back to you in a little bit when we're ready to kind of do this. The pattern is pretty easy. Once we've got all the pieces, getting it set up is pretty easy peasy. As long as you've got a network connection to it, you can make it work. So let me do some work behind the scenes here. I'll come back to you guys shortly and we'll make some progress. Okay, so many hours later and a little bit of progress later, I've got some stuff to show you. So we did we did do a little bit of crafting in the live stream. We have a pattern grid here, which we made with you all. We also have the crafter here, which we have a few recipes in here, so we know how to make patterns now. We know how to make quartz enriched iron. We did some upgrades, some speed upgrades, so we know how to make those. They're not fully automated complicated yet because these do take like improved processors, and I don't have a way to make improved processors yet. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And then we also did a crafting monitor because when I went to make one item in here, there was no place for it to go, so we actually had to make a disk drive as well, which now is 22% full, because we just went with the smallest one. Because so I don't know if I explained this to you all or not, but the main thing that I was trying to make sure of is that this is my storage, right? All of this is my storage. I want to use very little storage disk type devices if I can avoid it. There will be other items that we're going to have that are going to be part of this that we're going to need some storage for, but we did end up having to make one of these with a small drive so that when you do an autocraft, there's a place for that to come out of the autocraft system and go to, because the autocraft will not complete unless there's storage space in your system for the completed craft to complete, right? So let's take a look at some patterns. What we want to do now is we want to make some patterns. So the whole point to this was making sure that we could make concrete, right? So let's take a look at concrete powder. I did make a little bit of concrete powder, concrete powder. I did make a little bit of concrete powder on stream with the stream, but I think the main color that we want for our wizard tower is going to be black. So let's take a look at that real quick. Let's get that. Let's do a recipe for black concrete powder. That'll take care of that. The other thing that we're going to need, though, is it needs to know how to make black dye. So let's teach it how to make black dye. Black dye can come from a number of things, but what I want it to come from is petals here. So let's do that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we want it to come from mystical black petals along with a pestle and mortar. So that's cool. That's another reason why we needed this this disk storage, is because there needs to be a place for the pestle and mortar to go. And I didn't want to devote like an entire storage drawer to that. It's just a one-off thing. So there's that. But anyway, so that teaches us how to make black dye. But how do we make black petals? Well, we make black petals by going to here, not there. Oh, I know what we need to make black petals, which is that. So we can make black petals coming from the mystical black flower. So we'll just do that. So 1 flower equals 2 petals. Check. And so now we have 3 recipes here that we can use to do all the things, right? We also made some speed upgrades. We went through and we did a couple of the quests, right? There were several quests that we could do, so we did all of these on camera over on the Twitch channel. Again, if you haven't followed me over on Twitch and want to see that stuff, then absolutely go on over there, twitch.tv/rb_plays, and hit the follow button to get notified whenever we're live over there doing all this grindy stuff, right? So now, if we tell this that we want to make concrete powder, if we tell it we want to make concrete powder, we'll take that out of there for a second. Let's say that we want to make a stack, right? So stack. So as long as we've got that, plus that, we're good. So start. Ta-da! We have 64 concrete powder. 64 black concrete powder at that. So now that we have that, now that we have 64 black concrete powder, now we need to figure out how we want to use the create mod to turn that concrete powder into actual concrete. So in order to make concrete powder into concrete, you got to use water, right? So what I was thinking is there are these encased fans, encased fan. We made one of these already. I might have some of this stuff in my create box. So I have a create box right here. Yes. Bloop. We have a couple of those. Yes. We need a fan propeller. We need a shaft. So shaft, yes, please. And we also need an andesite casing. I have andesite casings. Good. So then we just need to make the fan, which is some iron plates and a piece of andesite alloy. So there's that. And then the andesite plates, or the iron plates, that's just going to be iron. So we need 4 pieces of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 pieces of iron. And we need a hammer. So the hammer can come from Immersive. Pretty sure, yep, I got the Immersive right here. And Immersive and you and that. Cool. So now if we do this, nope, not with the key. If we do that plus that, that should give us iron plates. Yes. Okay, so now that we've got that, we should be able to make the encased fan. Encased fan, which is this guy right here. We need to make you first. Check. And then we need to make this. So that should be everything. Check, check. All right, so we've got an encased fan. We need a water bucket, which I think we have access to that in my tools. In my tools box. Should have a bucket. Yes, please and thank you. We're going to need some water, which I have water right in here. Right there. I love the fact that you can waterlog slabs in the newer versions of Minecraft. That helps out so much. Just having that available is awesome. Let's break all these. I think we're ready to go outside. I don't think I need this. I can put that stack upgrade away. That was one of the quests that we worked on. I can also put that away. We're working on a ring of potential. I can put that away. We'll get into that shortly. We got lots of stuff that we don't really need right now. That's fine. So nighttime. Nope. All right, so let's go outside. Let's take some concrete powder with us first and foremost. Concrete. Just give me a stack. Sure. We're gonna need like pressure plates. Can I just make regular old stone pressure plates? I think I can probably do that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, that didn't sound good. That didn't sound good. Oh, are you out? Is there a mob like right outside here? No, he's over there. All right, so we put a new spell in here. It's called Cold Snap, or well, we're calling it Mr. Freeze. There, he's dead. Ah, 2 shots most mobs. Anybody else wanna tangle? Nope. Okay, that's fine. All right, so out here now, if we were to, we need, okay, so there's gears there. If I were to take this fan right here, and put it, oh, I don't know, say right there. Yeah, that blows. That blows. And then give myself some blocks. Oh, don't throw that on the ground. We need that. And then take and put something like this, right? No, not like that. Don't do it like that. Turn that back into breaker. Let's do it like this. That way it doesn't have to go as far. So we can do that, right? And we take our water and we put it right here like so. Yeah. And then if we take and put one of these. Oh, dang it. Put one of those into the path. Does that turn it into concrete? It seems to have particle effects. It did. It turned it into concrete. So what I need to do now then is I need to work out something similar to this where we can send this concrete powder out to a create mechanism where there's a fan blowing across water onto the stuff, and we can make ourselves some concrete, some hard concrete. So let me think about this for a minute. How I want to do this. I might even actually want to move this inside because this doesn't have to be outside. And I could totally come off of that right there and just go straight down and go straight into the bottom of the base And we should be able to do something that way. Yeah. All right. So let me take a look at that. I'll come back to you guys in a minute with something to show. Okay. So far this has turned out to be pretty easy. So basically right here, like right there, is outside, and that is the bottom of the shaft coming down off of the windmill. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of do this right here. If I put this there, yeah, that'll work. Okay. So we put that right there. You know what? It'd be nice if it was back just a little bit more. It'd be nice if it was back just a little bit more. What I'm thinking is I'm going to have like 4 colors of concrete, and so what we can do is we can set it up so that the storage drawer that this is going to go into will have each of the colors that we're gonna want in it already. So that could be a thing. You know what? Let me change this around a little bit. I came back just a little too soon. Let me change this around a little bit so we can push that back a little bit and keep this stuff kind of hid. Well, you know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be good. So let's get this out of the way. You're kind of in the way, so we'll put you over here. We're gonna need you anyway, but we're gonna need that. So let's go a little bit like that. Let's get some water and some pressure plates. So we got water here. We're gonna put pressure plates like that. We're gonna put water there. We're gonna need some conveyors. So immersive, where's my immersive chest? Immersive engineering. Immersive engineering is right there. Cool. So immersive engineering, yes. We're gonna need one of you. Sort of like that, right? Then I can put the water here. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then if we go right here, we should be able to get some storage drawers. Storage drawers. There we go. Okay, so storage drawers. Do I have a 1x4? I have a 1x2. So I'm going to need black, gray, purple, and maybe cyan. So yeah, 4. A 1x4. All right, let me make a 1x4 drawer. We'll finish this up. We'll get some cables and stuff over to this for refined storage. And that should wrap it up. So hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm on to something. Let's get a couple of things. We need a crafter. So let's make a crafter. You guys get to see me make one of these on camera. Yay. So there's a crafter. And then we also are going to need an external storage. There's probably way better ways to do this, but this is the way that I want to do it. Oh, I need a couple of chests. So spruce is fine. Yeah, we can do spruce. So give me a couple of chests. That is really not how you make a chest. Huh. 1, 2 of those. Cool. And then external storage. Yes, please. Go. All right. So now we've got external storage. I'm going to go ahead and put this. Here. And I think I can make this work. So up here in this space that I've been trying to figure out what to do out here forever, I have a thing done. So what we can do is we can come right along here like this, and we need to, I go under here, right here ought to do. I got to make sure I don't spill the water, you know. Water is important. So if we come along here and we go like this, and then put this external storage right there, right? We should be able to go in there, and there should be 2 pieces of hardened concrete, right? So concrete, yes, there are. That's the 2 of them. Nice. Like it a lot. And then up here, yeah, crafter. Okay, so crafter now. If I put the crafter in here, right here, let's go ahead and get a couple of blocks. We can do block, like so. Yeah, so we should be able to do that. Nope. Not like that. Like this. No, not there. I tell you. No. No. Why am I doing so badly at this? This is bad. I got an idea. Let's just do it like, get off of there. Okay, let's just do it like this. If we go, boom, like that. That should be facing the right way. Yes, it is. And then, are you online? No, you're not online because you don't have any power yet. And then we do barrel. Yes, barrel right there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then we can get rid of these. Bloop, bloop. And then we can do a little something like this. A little shoopy shoop like this. Boom and boom. That gets that online. Nice. We need a pattern, but now we can tell this. We want you to take concrete and turn it into regular concrete powder and turn it into concrete. So we need a pattern. This is going to be a processing pattern, right? So now we need to do concrete. So 1 piece of concrete powder, like so, is going to turn into 1 piece of concrete, like so, right? So now we can do that. We can go back up here to the crafter. Put that in here like so, right? And then we should be able to go over here and make concrete. So if we tell it to make concrete, we'll just tell it to make 1 piece for right now. So craft 1, start, go, and go up here. It should be making concrete. Voila! And there should be 3 pieces in there. Well, 1 piece. That should be done. I like it. Okay. So that's the other problem that we're going to have to deal with, and that is that we don't have a lot of power right now. Unfortunately, we need to upgrade the power, but we can do a little something right here. Just in the meantime, we'll go over here and we'll grab some coal, and we'll jump start it a little bit, get it some power going. But yeah, I think that's going to do the trick. I think that's going to do very nicely for us. And power up. Yeah, there we go. So in here, concrete. Absolutely. I love it. I love it. So now what we could do is we could tell it to go ahead and make a stack of that concrete. Yes. Just go ahead and tell it to make a stack. Nope. That. Go. Start. And if we go back up here now, there should be a whole bunch of it laying right there, yeah? Indeed. And that should be gradually climbing. There it goes. I love it. I love it so much. Folks, that is a working prototype. We do a little bit of create, we do a little bit of refined storage, we do a little bit of immersive engineering, and Bob's your uncle, we've got concrete. Folks, thanks so much for watching. I am sadly out of time, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. The likes and subscriptions help out oh so immensely when it comes to those pesky YouTube search results. The other thing that helps out a lot is comments, so make sure you leave your comments right down here in the comment section below, and we'll chat about it. Leave your tips, your tricks, your pointers, your attaboys, your what in the world were you thinking, all that good stuff. We'll chat about it in kind. Don't forget to stop by our Discord server where we're talking about all things life, all things gaming, and all things Minecraft. Once again, folks, that is all the time we have for today. Don't forget the live streams every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. The link for that will be down in the doobly-doo below. But until next time, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.